Kelly Barlow Creations. If you're new to my channel and you're stopping by for the first time, thank you for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Stick around a while by clicking that red button for more crafting on a budget, more everything on a budget videos to come. And if you click it again when the bell appears, YouTube should notify you every time I upload a new video, ? Depending on the option that you choose in the drop-down menu of the bell. If you're interested in following me on social media, you can find those links, you guessed it, in the description box below. What do I got going on for you for today? Today I am bringing to you another DIY using these handy pumpkins that you can get right now at the Dollar Tree. These things are amazing. I'm feeling the inspiration. It is coming on. I just turned these from bleak to chic, I want to say last week, and the outcome of those was amazing, but today's decor piece is a wall decor piece that you are not going to want to miss. Yeah, I said wall decor piece using these here pumpkins. I love the outcome of this DIY. It is such a fun piece that I can't wait to bring to you. So guess what I'm going to do? Yep, I'm gonna quit my gabbing. Let's jump into it and let me show you what I have in store for you for today using these here pumpkins that you can get, guess where? Did I tell you that already? Yeah, at the Dollar Tree. Let's get to it. Who is today's KB Creations crafter of the day? You'll want to stick around to the end of the video to see if it's your creation that's being featured in today's video. My blog is up and running. I've got a few blogs posted. If you're interested in following me on this next chapter of my life and all the amazing paths that it takes me on, you can find the link to it in the description box below. This is where I get personal. Everything is personal, including this blog. Alrighty, so getting started. Yep, you're gonna need 2 of these foam orange pumpkins. We're gonna start off by removing the stem, but don't go throwing it away just yet because you may need it. Now with these pumpkins, I wanna cut them in half, and to cut them in half, yep, I went right into the kitchen and I'm gonna use a bread knife. Yeah, that's what that is, a bread knife. And I'm gonna use the seam here as a guide. Why not use it? We don't want the seam to show in our DIY anyway. And for this DIY, we're gonna need 4 half pumpkins. That's why we needed 2 whole pumpkins. Today, I will be using some of Hello Hobby's Pumpkin Orange. This is a chalk paint that has taken the place of Waverly's chalk paint at my Walmart. I'm not gonna lie, there are a couple colors that I am mildly obsessed with this paint line, and this happens to be one of them. I feel like this is the perfect orange. Nothing needs to be done to it because it's muted, it's rustic, and yeah, we need it to cover up that bright neon orange. I'm gonna paint all 4 of my pumpkin halves with, yes, Hello Hobby's Pumpkin Orange. And this here is a fabric yard. This is Buffalo Check. Yes, it is, and it is by Create It. This is one that you can get at Walmart for about $6. I used it in my last DIY. Guess what? We're using it in today's DIY. I'm gonna be using one of these plaques from, guess where, Dollar Tree. You're gonna wanna remove this welcome embellishment, but do not throw it away. No, no, no. We like to save this stuff because we might use it. I'm gonna take some Mod Podge, and on the blank canvas side of this plaque, which is the back side, because why would we use the other side? We want a blank canvas. I'm gonna give this a nice good coating of some Mod Podge because guess what we're gonna do? Yes, I'm going to put the Buffalo Check fabric right on top of this, covering the plaque because I love this. Why would we paint Buffalo Check on when we can use fabric or scrapbooking paper? I find that fabric is a bit easier to use when covering a plaque because you don't get the wrinkles and the bubbles as much. So I say go with fabric. Just buy a yard of it and use it all season because I'll probably be using this fabric at Christmas time too. Once I got the fabric on, I'm gonna go ahead and put a second coat of Mod Podge, and this is really just gonna help adhere it onto the plaque. It is probably best to wait until the fabric is good and dry from the Mod Podge before you remove the excess fabric. And the easiest way to do that, I have found, is to just take a safety blade. I'm calling this a safety blade. Some say it's not, I say it is. And using a fresh new blade and the plaque as a guide, if you just run that blade right along the plaque there, you're gonna get a perfect, nice, clean cut, and you're gonna remove that excess fabric. And guess what? The front of your plaque is now covered in Buffalo Check and looking amazing. Guess what I am using to distress with today? Yes, some of Tim Holtz Distress ink in the color of Walnut Stain. I love this stuff, did you know that?
I find the easiest way to distress when using this ink is to use a stiffer paintbrush. And the way to get a stiffer paintbrush is if you just take an older brush that you're not too fond of, cut the bristles down pretty low. There you have got a stiffer brush, and now you have got a brush that is perfect for applying this stain so we can distress our DIYs. That is the end goal there, is to make it look distressed because we're going rustic with this DIY. Surprise, surprise, right? Kelly liking rustic and distressing? I know. I am not a creature of habit or predictable, am I? Now don't go cleaning your brushes or putting your distress ink away yet, because we've got 4 more pumpkins that we've got to add some distressing to. When doing these pumpkins, it's not so much about distressing them, although it kind of is. It's more about adding dimension. So these pumpkins have indentations on them because pumpkins have indentations, right? I really don't know what they're called. What is it called on a pumpkin? It's just the shape of a pumpkin, right? And so instead of just leaving it plain and orange, if you add some ink to those lines, you're adding dimension and you're actually giving it some depth. And what else are we giving it? Yes, some character and personality. That is what screams and stands out the most in a DIY. It's those finishing touches that make all the difference. Seriously, look at these pumpkins. Just adding those lines makes all the difference in the world. Now, I didn't show you placing all 4 pumpkins down on this plaque, but that is in fact what I did, and I like to space them out before I actually glue them down so I know just where I want to put them. With these, I am using a low temperature hot glue. Do not use a high temperature because these are foam, it will melt it. So if you don't want to use a hot glue, you can probably use Aleene's or even that wood glue by Crazy Glue that Dollar Tree has. But since I have a low temperature one, I'm gonna go ahead and use that because it's not gonna melt the foam, and I'm gonna hot glue these down into place. For the stems of my pumpkin, yes, I am using these white birch stems that Dollar Tree has. They've got a bag of them, which is amazing. So when you see those, I've told you in the past, you gotta pick them up and put them in your stash because they are amazing. If your Dollar Tree stinks and you don't have these, then you're gonna wanna paint the stems that we removed that came with these pumpkins originally. You're gonna need to cut them in half so that way you have 4, and then you're just gonna put the half on top. And yes, we are going to use the embellishment that was once on this plaque, and we're gonna replace it at the top. So when you do place your pumpkins, you're gonna wanna leave enough space at the top so you can place back on this embellishment. I didn't feel like anything else needed to be done with this. I felt like it was the perfect color, the wording was there, so why not reuse it? And of course, each of these pumpkins is going to get topped off with not a twine bow, but come on, say it with me everybody, a raffia bow, because it is Fallen Harvest, and Fallen Harvest screams what? Raffia, yes. Because this is a wall decor piece, we need a hanger for it on the back, and I am fresh out of hangers, so guess what I'm gonna use? Some twine, a couple strands thick with a couple of knots on the end, and I'm just gonna pound it with some hot glue so it doesn't fall off the wall. To the 4 pumpkins, I wanted to add some die cut letters, and I wanted to spell out the word fall. Linda has recreated these die cut letters. If you can't seem to get your hands on any letters, you can find these available in her Etsy store. They come in a variety of colors, black, white, and brown to be exact, for the bargain price of $2. She will cut and ship them to you with free shipping. Guess where you can find the link to Linda's Etsy store? In the description box below. I know I don't have to show you all where these letters go. You all are DIYers, you're crafters, you're pros. You've got this down. But for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna hot glue these letters on the front of each of the pumpkins, spelling out the word fall. I chose brown because I'm an earth tones person. I'm a creature of habit. Have I said that? And these are the perfect finishing touch to this wall decor DIY. Let's go take a look at this up on the wall or outside. I'm not sure. Let's go see what pictures I took. Can I just say I love this piece? I do. It was quick, easy, budget friendly, and the outcome of this is amazing. How easy was this to make? So I say go out, get yourself some pumpkins, get yourself a plaque, and make this DIY today. And hang it up in your house every year. Who is today's KB Creations Crafter of the Day? It's going out to Betty, who's bringing to us another one of these amazing recreations, recycling and repurposing those Starbucks Frappuccino jars. I am loving your spin and your twist on this, Betty. Thank you so much for sharing your creation with us today.
How fun is this? Quick, easy, budget-friendly, and the outcome looks like something you would get at, say, Home Goods or Kirkland's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, you name it, and we did it using Dollar Tree items. I love repurposing things, especially when there's an outcome like this. I hope you all enjoyed today's Dollar Tree Harvest and Fall DIY, wall decor DIY that is. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, please, and let's get this video to 5,000 likes. Because like I always say, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I can't help it, this record's gonna keep on playing because each and every one of your thumbs up and the comments that you do leave down below, they really do help my channel to grow, and it helps YouTube to notice me just a bit more. Until next time, everybody, I hope you have a fantastic day. Happy crafting on a budget. Stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay positive because I am, and